Okay, so here is a very basic laser tag receiver system, but I think this could turn into a pretty legitimate little game that we could make to put on, say, a kid's shirt or vest to turn into kind of a fun game. So the gun for this sort of laser tag would just be a simple laser pointer, and if we have just a simple photoresistor here, and if that receives, and I set the threshold pretty high, so if that receives a pretty high blast of light, then that sends a signal that causes the circuit to buzz to say that you're being hit. And we have our health bar here, and if we get hit, then it makes a buzzing noise and the health goes down. And I also have a heal button here, so you can hold down the heal button to heal yourself. And if you get hit enough, then you die. There's your die light. And then I have a respawn button too, and that restores some of your health. So that's the basic circuit there, and this is being run with an Arduino board. So next is going to be the idea to show you the circuit diagram, and it looks complicated, but it really isn't. I just made this from scratch, so it's not as complicated as it looks. It's just messy because of all these jumper wires everywhere. So I'm gonna go over the circuit diagram for it, and then once it's diagrammed, I'm just gonna take it apart and rebuild it on the breadboard, and hopefully this is going, and then we'll go over the code too, and hopefully this is gonna be easy enough for anybody to do. So the sketch that of the more start or just the piece that makes, okay, just gonna make a long thing to have LEDs. One, let's go ahead and put those they're connected resistor. Start at 2 and 9. Just all those. Okay, so our green out can you connect it and LED to the short end of the R current. my source. Okay. Green LED bar. Right. That's not, but so that's what it, you also have it is 12. You can put any, these are just the one, and that one indicate. Okay. Okay, so the next and have two, oh sorry, not two, and then I'm taking Arduino now buttons in and where the switch is going to grab that, and then okay, let's see, kilo ohm, okay, powered by 5, best way to is the idea, okay. And going to 2 buttons, the left, that, this one is this, one more, the way that, you know, if I have the button and R is R and Okay. Have also connect button button. Sorry. The button is on button. Spawn. Said it's Resistor. Hopefully it's easy. We'll go over the code. I'll build. Done by Jonathan. The simple things as we'll here in pick and it log. Sorry, I have to put that in right now. Photo is to it okay. Idiot. If the app is a 50 can lights on. Says value or when the light of a hit and of these go 5 you take the roll here then yeah it's basically or leveling the plane ability here so they're listed here and then I have point. I would to area. Uh, Here's my package. Yeah. I was trying to pause. Yeah. And the really and do this line is first we have no in we have place so I equals 0 and we see 0 0 plus 2 and pin number IDs them as an integer I be or I minus 1. Okay, and then this turns them on. It just want all the LED. Then we have to and that's also going to begin test print. I need that in here. Okay, code. We have for the resistor. We're mapping it this row 250 our whole switches your so and continue down 0. We have hit you just be light, say the right, and just that lower this increase of damage occurred, and then it just hits a the it turns off an LED. This level is off noise. Still button what it push hit then this does it lightly increased. Okay. 0. You're dead. You're dead. So you're not feedback in some other person. They spawn, which respawn button respawn point 1 turns on these three and I plus that number health bar back. We that it's going to be part of. That's the code that I'll make. That was. And here is our circuit, which is working. And I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and rebuild it so that hopefully everybody else will be able to see how it was done too. I'm just going to make sure that I know what it looked like in case I mess up rebuilding it again. But I think it's gonna be okay. So I have this video, so I can go back and look at the video if I want a picture of what I did. So first, just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and unplug it from the power. And let's just take apart all of these components and start from scratch, and I will be referring to my diagram as I go because that's the only way that I can build circuits. I've seen there's a bunch of these laser tag things that appear to have like people just building on a breadboard, and they don't seem to need to have circuit diagrams, but I kind of need to have a circuit diagram. As I was building this, I did kind of build it from scratch, but that's like doing a little piece as you go. So as you're designing it, yeah, then you can build it from scratch, but if I was trying to reproduce something from a tutorial video, I certainly would not be able to just build it from scratch. And I kind of refuse to feel bad about myself for that. So let me just go ahead and start by putting in the health bar. And I think I'll go ahead and just put the health bar over here. So yeah, it's going to look a little bit different this time, but another thing I want to do is sort of see like how much room I'm really going to need to build this guy, because this is obviously just a prototype. So if I wanted to, I had a feeling I did that backwards. How about you? Yep, I did you backwards as well. You were right. I just want to have these all go in the same way. So I'm going to put in my 8 LED health bar first. And this probably isn't going to work the first time. Of course, maybe I want to do it. Ugh. Let's put this one here, because maybe I want to put the red one at the top. That might look nicer. Okay, and the last green LED. Yeah, so maybe it will look nicer. It doesn't really matter. If you don't like the order that they're in, just change the order or change the pins. I wouldn't bother trying to change the code over something silly like that. Okay, then I'm trying to make it a little bit compact though. Maybe I'll just stick this speaker up here. You think I got enough capacitors? I only got 100 of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, holy crap.
Well, yeah, well.
They're good though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this store's gonna need capacitors. Okay, so there's the speaker pin. I put it over there. Am I gonna be happy with that? No, I don't know. We'll just deal with it. I kind of want this guy. Let's see, my photo resistor goes to ground. Yeah, maybe I want, well, it'll work out. Okay. Let's put in these here. So I put these all in the same way so that I could just come in here and put these all into the even numbers. I thought that would make my life easier because all of the shorter leads are going to be going to ground. Not to 5 volts. And so all the shorter leads are in even sockets. Okay, and then finally the red one up here. Okay, now I try to grab the shorter wires of my jumper wires, but you know, perhaps I should color code them, but oh well. Okay, so then I'm gonna put these in all the odd ones, and that's gonna start at 9. And I would like to experiment with using like one of the micro Arduino boards to make this into something you could actually sew onto a child's outfit. But that's all just cosmetic stuff, and that's a lot easier. I mean, first I'd have to figure out how to, you know, make it work on one of those little mini boards. Well, when I say mini board, I mean it's really easy to take something from a breadboard and put it on one of those little, because at Radio Shack they have these little printed PCBs which are really kind of cute and nice. That would be easy to do the circuit on. What I'm kind of interested in is, say, using not this full-on Arduino board. Because the Arduino boards, like from Amazon, are about $20. And I kind of would like to have something that's a bit cheaper than that for this sort of toy. And you can get, they have some on Adafruit, they have some micro boards. Oh, what did I do? I started at 9. Oh, there we go. I skipped one. Oops. Okay, and now we are to 2. So it can make it a little bit more cost effective, and also having something that you could put into a casing, because if you want to put this on a kid to play with, you maybe don't want like something that's $20 being strapped to their chest in danger of well, them. Okay, so this is the health bar going from pin 9 to pin 2. Now I want to put in the death light, and I use a let's use a longer wire for that, because that one, the dead light, goes to 13. Okay, so then, oh yeah, we can also just do this really quick. So I'm going to want to connect one side of the board to the other. I can tell you that right now. So let's do minus to minus, plus to plus, and then a couple more of these short wires. Let's do positive 5 volts. There we go. And let's take our negative to ground. I could use the ground. There also is a ground on this side of the board, but it's also like getting really crowded over there. Okay. The other thing, so then I want this photoresistor is going to go, so we have the photoresistor going from negative, and then it's in row 30, and then it's going through the 10K ohm to the 5 volts. And then we also need to take it here and put it into our analog 1 input. Okay. Now our piezo, which maybe I'll put the piezo over here, and then I'll put the buttons on the other side. Okay, so piezo's there, and we do one side of the piezo goes to ground, the other side of the piezo, which is in 23, is going to go to pin number 10. Okay. And then, oh good, there's my other button. Okay, so we got our piezo in 10, we got our health bar, we got our dead pin, we got our hit detector, our photoresistor into 1, and then we need our buttons, our respawn buttons. So I'm just going to put them over here, so they're, well, one's a respawn button, one's a health button. And I'm just going to put them over here. There. Oh, let's do like that and like that. Okay. You might have to experiment with how they which leg goes to which. Okay, so then one side goes to ground. If it's wrong, just take it out and switch it. Okay. And then the other side goes to, oh, I can't put them in like that. That's right. So they have to go, I guess they have to go over the bridge, don't they? It's a little bit obnoxious because it's hard to make it work that way. So let's just make our lives a little bit easier. I'm just going to put them up into a, well, here, we'll keep this one like that. Let's move that down. Okay. And let's move this one down. And what I'm going to do is just take a couple more wires. resistor in the box, of course. Naturally. Okay, so let's get a couple more wires, hopefully some shorter ones, but I might be kind of out of shorter ones. Found one shorter one. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it from one piece of the breadboard to another line. So I'm just taking it up one line. I can even take this one up a bit further, but we'll just take it up there. Okay. Then we want the resistor to go to 10k ohms to go to positive. And now we take our somewhat longer wires, we come into that row, and we're going to go to, let's see, let's make U the respawn button, which will be, maybe I'll make this one the heal button. Not exactly easy to get at either way. Just kind of hoping to make them a little bit easier to get at. This one is okay. Let's take this one up here. Okay. And this one's gonna go from here to here. We're gonna make this guy down here into the heal button. Heal button is number 12. And we're gonna take this guy and put you into number 11. And now the moment of truth, right, is was this actually correct? Which probably not, so let's give it some power. Oh, look at that. Okay, and here we have our reset button on the Arduino. So, and the code should still be loaded in there. Okay, looks like we got, and I know that since we didn't mess with the code, since it worked last, we got some sort of wiring problem here. Alright, let's respawn, let's heal. Okay, we got an issue with one LED there. Probably just that guy not reading. Okay, so the first thing I check to see is if it's backwards, because you know that happens. That's in there. That appears to be in there. Into number 7. And that's the problem right there. That resistor, I accidentally put one end into positive instead of negative. There we go. As far as problems go, that's a pretty easy one. Okay, so let's reset that. And yeah, I made it like impossible to hit this detector through the wires. Okay. Almost dead. Now I'm healing. And let's go ahead and kill me. And respawn. And you can change those values, of course. When we check the light level, you can actually just hit it from across the room. It's just really, really, really hard to aim. So anyway, there that is, and I hope that's easy enough for pretty much anybody to make that, provided you have the Arduino board. So I hope that works out.